The Young and the Restless Spoilers. Chelsea Lawson had spent the past few days trying to piece together her life, questioning her choices and her emotions. Being with Adam Newman had once seemed like the right decision, a chance to rekindle what they had, a chance to bring their family together for their son, Connor. But after Adam's violent outburst, punching Billy Abbott in a moment of rage, everything became clearer to her. The love she had once felt for Adam had vanished, and the truth weighed heavily on her. In the quiet moments that followed Adam's clash with Billy, Chelsea began to reflect on her feelings, her heart torn between her duty as a mother and the truth she could no longer deny. She realized that the connection she once had with Adam was gone. No matter how hard she tried to make it work for the sake of Connor, her heart wasn't in it. The affection, the spark, the desire, it was all missing. Sitting down with Adam and their son, Chelsea finally decided to face the truth. She couldn't lie to herself any longer. Adam, Connor, she began, her voice trembling as she spoke, I've tried so hard to make this work for us, for our family. But I can't keep lying to myself or to you both. I don't feel the same way about you anymore, Adam. I love Billy. I always have, and I can't deny it any longer. I need to be with him. Her words cut through the room like a knife. Adam's expression shifted from shock to disbelief, his face hardening as the weight of her confession sank in. Connor, on the other hand, looked at his mother with a maturity beyond his years. The young boy, who had seen more than any child should, had always sensed that his mother's heart wasn't fully with his father. Now, hearing it out loud, it was painful but not entirely surprising. I understand, Mom, Connor said softly, his eyes filled with both sadness and understanding. You need to follow your heart. I'll be okay. I'm old enough now to take care of myself. You don't have to worry about me. Chelsea's heart swelled with emotion at her son's words. She had always feared how her choices would affect Connor, but hearing him speak with such wisdom gave her a sense of relief. Still, the hurt in his eyes was undeniable, and it only made the moment more difficult. She could see the disappointment in his face, but he wasn't angry. He wanted his mother to be happy, even if it meant watching her walk away from the life they had built with Adam. But Adam, he was a different story. His disappointment quickly morphed into anger. The man who had spent his life feeling betrayed and abandoned by those closest to him was not about to handle this news with grace. You've got to be kidding me, Adam spat, his voice laced with venom. I've been honest with you, Chelsea. I've tried to make this work, for us, for Connor. And this is how you repay me. By running back to Billy Abbott? That pathetic excuse of a man. This is betrayal, disgusting, and I can't believe you would do this to me, to our son. Chelsea winced at his harsh words, but she stood her ground. I'm not betraying you, Adam. I've been trying to make this work, but I can't pretend anymore. Billy is the one I love. I owe it to myself and to you to be honest about that. Adam's rage was palpable. He had always had a temper, but this felt different. The sense of betrayal he felt was overwhelming, and he couldn't stand the idea of losing Chelsea to Billy, the man he despised most in the world. The fact that she had chosen Billy over him, it was a wound too deep to ignore. But before Adam could say anything further, Connor intervened. Dad, stop, he said quietly but firmly. Mom's right. She needs to follow her heart. You've always told me that it's important to be honest, even when it hurts. I'll be fine, and I'm sure you will be too. Adam stared at his son, his fury subsiding just enough to take in Connor's words. But the resentment still lingered in his eyes, and Chelsea knew that things between her and Adam would never be the same again. She had made her decision, and there was no going back. With her heart heavy but resolute, Chelsea left. She knew where she needed to go, to Billy. The man she had loved all along, despite the ups and downs of their tumultuous relationship. Billy had always been her anchor, the person who saw her for who she truly was. She needed to tell him the truth, to confess that her feelings for him had never really gone away. Arriving at Billy's place, Chelsea's heart pounded in her chest. She had no idea how Billy would react, but she couldn't keep running from her feelings. When Billy opened the door, his face registered surprise, but not entirely shock. He had been expecting this moment, in some way. "Billy," Chelsea began, her voice shaky but sincere, "I need to tell you something. I've been lying to myself, pretending that I could be with Adam for the sake of our son.